I love this new soundtrack to pieces. Anyways, this is the Tommy Trials. Like always, it's Thomas. So the update hit yesterday. I was working, but I did do this mission, which takes longer than I thought. I mean, I was like, oh, well, 7 missions, you know. I think they're all, yeah, they're all 7. So I'm gonna continue to have issues talking. I will be fairly quiet during this. I've turned all the mods off, which just hurts me. And we're gonna play through this again. And then I'm gonna do It Came From the Sea, Avenger Assemble, and the Lazarus Project. So, this is the only one that I'm gonna have prior. I'm gonna be playing them in Nightmare difficulty. So, because I hate myself, apparently. Nonetheless, having survived the alien assault on XCOM HQ, a broken-down Central Officer Bradford has been living in the fringes since that harrowing day. Now, a year or so later, Central has fallen in with a few hardy souls, doing what they can to survive the spreading alien occupation. Spurred on by the thought of finding any remnants of his beloved XCOM, Central sets off with his new friends following a map of unknown origin. So yeah. That is what will happen. I got silver playing on normal, so I'm gonna get, like, maybe bronze playing on Nightmare. Because I hate myself. Anyway. Playing on Nightmare, we're gonna be doing this. You can't do it on Rookie or Legend. So, a significant challenge for experienced XCOM 2 players only. And I've got almost 800 hours in the game, so that means that I should do fairly poorly from past experiences. And it's stuck in Iron Man. So I'm going to record this in one fell swoop. That does not mean that it's going to be one video.
People. Story time. This was almost 20 years ago, so my memory might be a little hazy. With XCOM gone and no sign of any survivors from HQ, I had somehow fallen in with a couple of other misfits the aliens hadn't managed to kill yet. We mostly kept our heads down and scavenged what we could. Until one day we found a map. A map claiming to point towards a human sanctuary. A gathering place for those of us still out there. We were suspicious, of course, but we didn't really have much else to lose. 5 minutes in either direction and we would have never met. But for whatever reason, my little group seemed to get along pretty well. We weren't much more than wandering vagabonds at that point, but the map gave us a purpose. Something to work towards. That meant moving through occupied territory, though. So this was sure to be a test of our resolve.
Okay. I just love editing my own videos. Alright. Got a phone call. Phone call has been dealt with. Now, I know from playing game, I could get this height advantage. That would really help, wouldn't it? Alright, let's send... Let's do this. I will send her up. I'm going to send Peacock up. I've got all the mods turned off so that if I choose to go with, like, XCOM 2 armor later, I have that option. Alright, we now know what's going on. This is just a cesspool of danger. That's all it is. Just danger everywhere. Anyway, send Central up to this. Can anyone but Central? Nobody can make it over there. Alright. Let's send Sparrow over.
On the move! Moving out!
Alright. And there may be multiple times where I don't say things, because I'm also listening to the music. So there may be multiple times where I'm not actually saying anything out loud. I'm hoping this will destroy the Viper's cover. My theory, anyway. And it did. Or did it? Ah, okay. Good stuff. Kill it. Mother. 3 to 4. That's... Somebody's gonna get hurt. Regardless. This might not even kill it. It didn't. I'm screwed on multiple levels of screwed. Yeah. You don't say. So you get points. I'm just doing this for you guys at this point. I'm suffering through this. Oh. Ow. Hey!
Taking fire over here! They're moving to flank me!
Alright. I'll take it. Anyway, I'm doing this because I want to do all of these on the channel, but I've already unlocked what you get from playing this. Why did you run over there?
Fringes, surviving on whatever I could, wherever I could. Truth be told, I had just about given up on everyone by then. Our so-called leaders had already told the world the fight was over, and I was in no position to convince anyone otherwise.
Okay. So this is in year 2. So XCOM 2 takes place 20 years after the original invasion, just to give you a little bit of... I was gonna use her to shoot the toy. Excellent.
Position confirmed.
Cover's not needed for this. Mother.
Got nothing.
Ah, I'm so screwed. Please hit your target. 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 Take a crit for 7. Would have taken a crit for 7 last turn, but beggars can't be choosers.
Closing on target position now.
Oh, that's not a great shot percentage. We don't need shot percentages.
Enemy eliminated.
Good. Genuinely curious. Oh, you know what? I'm happy. Because if he would have charged her, she's dead. Central can take a hit. I don't want Central to take a hit, obviously. The points that you lose for, like, people dying is...
I don't remember all the details, especially how I made it out of the base back then.
Please don't
I
be more
woke up in
enemies.
a smoking pile of rubble and crawled.
Die! Okay.
There was a lot of dark, bitter days in between.
Sorry, I said I wouldn't talk over that, and I said die.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Target neutralized. Running dry on ammo.
Who's lower on health? Oh, they're both low. And 3 health is not enough to survive a hit from
Ubicación confirmada.
anybody. And I want Central to survive more than I want Peacock to survive here.
Moving to
Not a
designated
timer.
position.
You do lose bonus points,
Affirmative. Covering
but
now.
otherwise, not timer.
We had hoped we could scavenge a few supplies. Maybe find something to eat at the diner.
Alright, so this is the diner.
Unfortunately, the aliens didn't give us a whole lot of time to look around.
I am fairly certain that
Locked and loaded.
the rest of the enemies are over
On
here.
my way.
So I do have the advantage of essentially knowing the layout of the mission, and it's kind of reminiscent of how XCOM Enemy Unknown worked, because they were not
On it.
Voy hacia allá.
procedurally generated. So I know that, oh, you know what, I was gonna
Ya podemos seguir.
heal up.
I'm on it.
So, if the enemies want to come to me, that's fine.
It's strange to think what it was like back then before Advent became the front. There were plenty of aliens, but a lot less barking. Stranger still is how quickly people forgot what the real faces of the war looked like. You wouldn't think the novelty of alien invaders would ever wear off. I'm on it.
Got it covered.
I want everyone to have their turn
Closing on target position now.
available. Since there's no... The cool thing is they're using like really old
In the
beat
early
up
days,
XCOM
the
gear,
faceless
which is
weren't
cool.
even disguised half the time. And there were all kinds of silly-ass rumors about shape-shifting animals, vehicles, all kinds of things. That made trust even harder to come by among strangers.
See, what's killing me, I don't have my debug camera or nothing. Dang, a bad shot. What can I do? How can I utilize this grenade? Am I doing that? Okay. Should be able to kill the sectoid. Sniper shot. That car is now damaged, so a grenade should seal the deal. Anybody have a... Go for it, Bucky. Ah, there's Central.
Taken care of.
Grenade out.
So we'll waste our last grenade to hopefully take out this Viper. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Afirmativo.
That'll do it, that'll do it.
Afirmativo. Cubriendo.
Okay.
We had to make do with whatever weapons we could scrounge up. We didn't know a whole lot about the alien tech back then. I figured if we actually found anything XCOM built, at least I could count on it being pointed at the aliens first.
Fairly.
On the
So what's
move.
really cool, and I can't show it off because I don't, but I watched the streams talking about this, and I don't have the debug camera, so I can't show it off, but, like these weapons have like inscriptions and stuff on them, because it's supposed to be weapons from the
Ready to
original
go.
invasion, so it's pretty cool.
Voy. A ello voy.
I'm covering.
Scanning.
That's affirmative.
Let's move you up 6 inches. Ah, let the enemy come to us. Ooh, good miss. Good shot.
That's on me.
That is gonna be the thumbnail. Unless we get a better one. Alright, what do we got? Solid hit. It's weird seeing Overwatch in slow motion because it's not if you've got like don't waste my time on. Alright, what do we got? We got that, we got that, we got that. Crummy chance. Take it. Charlotte shot to the chest.
On the move.
Let's put a few cannon bullets in him, Bucky. Or Rusty. There we go.
Hostile neutralized.
That is what I like to see. Let's take a shot at him. Now, one thing I will tell you is once a soldier is wounded, you lost those points. So with that being said, I'm ready to do this. because it does not matter. One lickety split.
It's not getting up.
If that faceless hurts Bradford. Because I've already lost the points, and he's not going to kill him. Because I know faceless don't do 7 damage. And there was a high probability that that was going to happen as well. Let's get out of our squad mate's way. Put a shotgun shell in his chest. I'll take it.
Running on reserves here.
Well, the wrong person to move up. Can you get the 3? Nope, you can get a 2 though. Alright, who's gonna get the honors of sealing the deal?
Understood. Moving out. Nailed him. Gonna need to reload soon.
Right, so we're either gonna cut it here, in which case I'll record a video thanking you for watching, things of that nature, or we will continue. I don't know which. Well, before we do any of that, line. Take a look at some of these new poses. So we've got what we had before. Kneeling, angry, cocky, let's go, smug, suspicious, iron sights, seek and destroy. Size 13, 50. Okay, let's do delivery left. Let's get Bradford. Let's put him in delivery right. Alright, what are we gonna do with Rusty? It's a dramatic piece. Oh, you know what we'll do? Let's do rescue left, and then let's do delivery right. Delivery right. And delivery somewhere. Anyways, you can see where like the armor is like looks like it's got duct tape and stuff on it. Anyway.
Our first stop yielded a few decent upgrades, but nothing that was going to set the world on fire. And there was only so much we could take with us. We had to travel light if we were going to keep up this pace.
The Grenadier will get more beefy. Central can run a bit farther. Perception, I think, is aim. Speed is speed. Agility is how far you can go. Speed is something else I don't remember. You lose a frag grenade for a proximity mine. You gain a mimic beacon, a battle scanner, a skulljack. I've yet to actually use the skulljack. I mean, I don't think I'll use these. Alright, so we're gonna get medical protocol, which is nice. Skulljack, blade storm, mimic beacon, long watch, battle scanner. We get a new soldier who's gonna have launch grenade and shredder. Gonna have a frag grenade on her. This fella's gonna have a proximity mine. Let's go.
We had no idea who made the map in the first place. But if there really was some kind of hidden sanctuary out there, I wanted to see it for myself. The map was steering us right through town, but we figured maybe we'd creep through the cemetery instead to keep things quiet. I tried to take a few notes just in case we forged a new path. If history was going to be written by the victors, and I at least wanted to have something ready just in case we finally got our act together. We were all a little suspicious, but we managed to pick up another recruit near the cemetery. As risky as it was, we needed all the help we could get, and I wasn't worried about splitting the gear another way. Once we got close, the aliens were all over us pretty quick. What we found was difficult to face.
Guardia, ven y verás.
Got it covered.
Okay.
In the 2 years or so since we lost the base, I hadn't heard so much as a peep about XCOM, much less run into any familiar faces. Most people never knew we existed in the first place, so there wasn't a whole lot of point in asking around.
It's got full cover. The sector's got full cover. Now, here's one thing I know. I can't destroy the whole cover. What's really cool is these are like remastered. If you've not played Enemy Unknown, then I'm afraid you won't get as much love out of this, because some of these maps are not identical, but very similar to Enemy Unknown. Take it. There we go. That's how it's done.
Moving out.
Ya voy.
Yeah, boy. Done.
Taken care of.
That's not gonna hit in a million years.
Ya voy.
So one thing I think I learned, mimic beacons don't work. They don't full faceless. At least from my experience, anyway. Alright, the 3 zombies are down. So these are resurrected. They're not lost, though they use the lost model, just a pinkish version of the lost. As I understand it, they're just resurrected from the dead. Or like mind control from the dead, I guess.
Ahí yo voy.
I already know what this sector is going to do, so might as well take a shot. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It's going to move and then do mind spin of some kind.
No! No!
What you doing, Central? Central. Yeah, that's Bradford. Give me back my sweater. I really wish in the first mission he was
zombies during the early
dressed
days of the invasion,
with his
but
sweater.
not like this.
I want a sweater
Not up
back.
close. They were human once, but we didn't have any choice. The last place you want to run into a bunch of psychic aliens is a cemetery full of fresh graves.
Alright, let's reload.
Ready for action.
Reload.
Back
Reload. I don't know why I'm not using the short keys.
Vuelvo al combate. Poniéndome en guardia.
I'm not sure I ever really believed in the prospect of finding survivors, and the weapons my team were after weren't going to do much on their own. Notice how I said team? That's when I started to realize what the actual payoff here was.
Confirmado. I'm on it.
Affirmative, covering now.
Ahí yo voy.
They're becoming a team. They're talking in unison.
Todo cubierto.
You hear that?
Yes, I hear them. They're right over there.
I hadn't felt a sense of camaraderie in a long time. Most people were respectful of the surviving war veterans that were still out here. Some might even offer us a friendly smile. Still, I ran into plenty of people who couldn't do anything but blame us.
See, I don't know for...
Soldiers, politicians, doctors. We had all failed someone in one way or another.
I don't know if this is the case or not. Maybe I never noticed, but I'm pretty sure the sectoids are more pale. These ones look... They still got that red top on their noggin. That's just me. Could very well be. I'm gonna check a mimic beacon. Seems like it's a good time as any to use it. It's not gonna be a kill. Was a solid hit though. Alright, so I feel that this may be a wise course of action. I'd really prefer to not blow the walls off if possible. So let's go ahead and grenade them. Destroy this. Okay, cool, we got the kill off that. Destroy the sectoid's cover. I know that there's enough people with eyes on the sectoid that we should be able to kill it. And we were. Good, 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 good.
Baja confirmada.
Okay.
Afirmativo.
Not
Cubriendo.
terrible. Not doing great. Not doing terrible. Okay, he moved. He paid for it. I hope either... Ah! Thank you, Mimic Beacon. Okay. The zombie's gonna hop down and attack the Mimic Beacon as well. Okay. So, as Mimic... Wow, the zombies do a lot of damage.
We spent
Okay.
a fair amount of time together, but my new friends didn't know much about my background. To them, I was just an ex-military survivor, another broken-down veteran. As time went on, I think they started to piece it together on their own, and I didn't mind keeping them guessing.
Well, see, and the cool thing is... One of the cooler things. I don't want to use my grenade. Absolutely no way to flank this
Bien,
guy.
me muevo al objetivo.
I can take just crappy shots. But
Roger that.
Central was pretty competent. If you play the first game, there's actually one point where he ends up getting in a fight. The base, for whatever reason, is invaded. I don't know why. Spoilers, I guess, if you didn't want to know that. But you are watching gameplay from XCOM 2, so...
Estoy preparada.
Scanning.
Hey everybody, sorry for the slightly abrupt ending. That's pretty intense, isn't it? This is future editing version of me. Video ended up being 2 hours and about 45 minutes long, and nobody wants to sit through that much at once. So I'm going to be chopping it into half-hour increments, so it'll be starting and stopping at slightly random times. May go a little longer than half an hour, may go a little shorter, but that way, you know, we don't have to sit through it. And then I'll be releasing every 30-minute interval every day until we get through it. So be sure to tune back in, subscribe if you're not. Thank you very much for watching, by the way. Please like the video, but subscribe so that you don't miss part 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and what, 6? I'm not doing the math, but I can tell you we get all the way through it on Nightmare difficulty. Thanks for watching.